For more on the exciting NCAA Volleyball Finals ng Men's, kasama natin ang analyst na si Melissa Gohing. Melissa, welcome to The Score. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. All right,
Yes.
we've seen an exciting series para sa Men's Game 1 and Game 2. Baliktaran ng laban. Kwento mo sa amin yung nangyari nung Game 2. Paano nakabawi dun ang Perpetual after losing Game 1?
Well, basically, Game 1 talagang dominated ng EAC yung Game 1 na yon.
Okay.
But then, Perpetual adjusted. Sabi nga ni Coach Sammy na they really prepared for it. They even had tune-up game against FEU
okay.
before the game.
All right.
And they prepared for it psychologically.
Okay.
Which we saw during the second game because iba na yung aura ng mga Perpetual volleyball players. They're more confident, na they're more... Mas masaya sila.
Ang bilis ng turnaround.
Yeah, ang bilis.
They lost the first set though, di ba? 20-25.
Yes.
Anong nangyari nung from the first set loss to the second set na paano na nabawi lahat? And as you said, lumabas yung kumpiyansa nila.
I saw that EAC kinda relaxed.
Okay.
Yun yung nangyari nung sa Game 1.
Okay.
EAC relaxed during the second set kasi sobrang dominated nila yung first set. But it happened na hindi na sila nakabalik nung natalo sila nung second set ng Perpetual. Unlike nung first game, they were able to go back
Okay.
dun sa from the loss during the second set. So
Yes.
nakabalik sila ng third set and fourth set and got the game.
Ito hindi, nadiretso sila ng 3 sets
Yes.
straight. You know? Well, offensively, Perpetual si Taneo had 16 points, 13 kills. Pero defensively, malaking bagay din daw yung ginawa nila. Like, Absede had 11 blocks. And
Yes.
I remember the coach was saying, defense was the key nung game 2. Paano lang ginawa as a team to stop? Mojica's not easy to stop. I mean,
I
nakita ko na
know.
tong mamang to mag-volleyball. Halimaw, di ba?
But Perpetual really use their 6-footers. They
Okay.
have 4 6-footers.
Wow, okay.
So they maximize it. Yun din yung pinipare nila. Sabi ni ayon kay Coach Sammy, na they studied all of the main spikers.
Okay.
And may mga maliliit kasi. EAC, isa lang yung 6-footer nila.
Okay.
Lahat maliliit, 5, ganon.
Okay.
So, what they did is, they maximized yung tangkad nila.
Okay.
And yung offense nila, nilagay nila dun sa mga maliliit ng
I
EAC.
see. So yung kumbaga, nag-sacrifice ng contest sa versatility sa opensa
Yes.
para kumarga na matatangkad.
Yes.
Para sa depensa.
And even in blocking, their blocking
Okay.
is really different compared to Game 1.
Okay. Paano na iba? I mean, it's the same guys.
I know,
Paano kaya
they
naiba
adjusted,
yung...
they studied it,
Okay.
they watched, they probably adjusted it during their training,
Okay.
and it really helped them to win Game 2.
I mean, it's, I guess, different for them to watch them and try to scout them during the season. Iba yung nakalaban na nila.
Yes.
So, binase nila yung adjustments nila sa nangyari ng Game 1.
They really adjusted well.
Okay. Mojica had 22 points in Game 2, pero bakit kinulang pa rin itong EA kahit may 22 points yung MVP?
I think they have more errors.
Okay.
Ang dami nilang errors na pinakita nun, which contributed lots of, it's easy scores. Errors
Okay.
are easy scores
Right,
for their
right.
opponent. So that's what they did compared to, they're more consistent during the first
Okay.
game. They have lesser errors, and you can see from the stats, and it provided easy points for Perpetual.
Saan ang galing yung errors? Was it more of the defense of
Service.
Perpetual, or would you say may overconfidence on EA?
Well, Perpetual had good blocking.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
which nangyari is, nahihirapan sila sa opensa because they have good blockings, they have so gumaling yung opensa ng Perpetual,
Okay.
which nabasag yung depensa ng EAC. Kaya sila nahihirapan ngayon sa offense.
I saw this game, grabe yung intensity level. May naramdaman ako, I asked you this kanina, may naramdaman akong angas may angasan Kamusta yung factor na yun? As you said, may mga warnings pa during the game.
Yes.
How much of a factor is that in this rivalry of the series?
I mean, it really helps, but it's normal for men's to do
Okay.
that. Talagang maangas ang mga lalaki compared to women. So you
Okay,
rarely
okay.
see it sa women's, but sometimes you see it. But during the first game, 4 times ata yung warning for
Okay.
both teams. So there are players na, alam mo yun, you're too hyped up, you're too,
Yeah.
alam mo yun, sobrang feel mo yung game na nag-aangas ka talaga.
Yeah.
Well, lalaki, boys will be boys.
From what you've seen from both teams, Game 1, Game 2, kanino makakatulong yung angas na yun? Kasi for some, it might be a distraction. Sa tansya mo, sa nakita mo sa kanila, kanino makakatulong yung intensity na yun?
I think for both teams.
Okay.
Kasi yung nangyari nung Game 1, talaga na medyo na-intimidate yung
Okay.
Perpetual sa
Alright.
pag-aangas ni Howard Mojica and
Okay.
other players of EAC. But what happened? It was other way around during the second
Yung Game
game.
2,
Oo,
okay.
you can see perpetual players, they're smiling.
Okay.
Alam mo yung tawang pang-asar?
Yun na nga, yun na nakikita ko eh. Nakita ko yung mga ngiti, parang ibang klaseng ngiti ito eh. Oo,
Yeah.
oo.
So,
So, ngiting
yun.
pangasar, okay. So, you think that helped Perpetual bounce back in game 2?
Yes. It's effective for every team na mag-angas. And makikita mo naman kung kalaban mo nag-aangas sa'yo.
Correct.
Tapos makikita mo lahat sila masaya. Tapos yung mga ka-teammates mo, hindi na lumalaban.
Nakakatawa to for a non-contact sport. May ganun eh. Nakakatawa talaga. Okay, dahil doon, putting that together, the way game 2 happened, meron ba sa kanilang may momentum coming into game 3 sa tingin mo?
I think it's Perpetual, where they won.
Okay.
We can see na, alam naman natin lahat na EAC is on number 1 spot. And everybody's expecting, and they're the defending champion.
Yeah.
So as a defending champion, it's parang you have everything to lose. So the pressure is on them.
Mas pressure sa kanila.
Yes.
Okay.
Unlike sa Perpetual. Perpetual naman is the challenger.
Okay.
So they're just positive. Yun nga sabi ni Coach Ami, they're just positive. You know, kalimutan na daw yung nangyari nung game 1.
Okay.
So yung game 2, bumawi sila. And they're more relaxed. I think effective yung psychological training na ginawa nila.
Would you say may keys to winning na nakikita mo how either team can win game 3 tomorrow?
Either team.
Either
It
team
depends.
talaga? Walang may
well,
lamang?
if EAC adjusted sa blocking defense ng Perpetual, knowing na they have 4 6-footers, and then they have better defense and lesser errors, it's possible na they will get the game. And for Perpetual naman, if they did the same thing during the game 2, then it's really a good thing for them. They might grab the championship of season 91.
Well, before I let you go, I know you didn't do the game for the women's naman, pero you know what's going on as well. 2 straight wins ng ang CSB.
I know.
We've seen this before. We've seen a team with a thrice-beat edge.
Ouch.
Di ba, na natalo? Although wala ka na noon, okay, but that was your school.
But
Pero
still.
anong nangyayari naman? I mean, the little that you wanna add to the women's series, anong nangyayari doon? And who's got the edge right now?
Well, if you have a long break, that's what happened to,
yes.
We all know that.
Correct. Oh, yes. Yep.
If you have a long break, it's really hard. Because either that you go up, kasi when you long break, it's rest. So it's either there's big possibility na bumaba talaga yung isang team.
Yeah.
Which nangyari
sa San Sebastian.
Yeah. Pero yung CSB naman, they work all the way up until na nag-peak na sila. That's what happened. That's why they won.
Yeah.
Everybody saw it. Iba na yung galaw nila ng CSB. They're more confident after winning the first game. And then for for San Sebastian naman, they're parang na-rattle na sila because they lost the first game.
Well, we'll see. Exciting game 3s pareho tomorrow. Pwedeng magkaroon ng parehong kampiyon. Well, obviously sa men's meron, pero maaaring may kampiyon na rin sa women's series naman bukas. Melissa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you
we'll see
so
you again
much.
soon. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Thank you.